Hi family, welcome back to my channel. My channel goes by the name Lydia KE, and I want to do this video right here in Nairobi, Kenya, East Africa, in my house. And I'm very happy that today it has been a good day. It was not very cold, but now it's a bit cold. It is at night here, almost people going to bed, but I've decided to give you a video talking about something. Life is very good. Life is very good because I can remember I'm not a young girl. I am a big mom and grandmother who has gone through a lot, and there are some experiences that I have gone through, and now I'm still going through other experiences that are newly, maybe people are creating new things, and we are trying to cope with the lifestyle of today. When we grew up, we could find that people could go to school after school, then they go to many of people those years never finished school. They could go to school up to primary level and they stop from there. At some age, they get married. And the marriage used to be done in a very, very special way, whereby parents could fetch maybe a girl and a man a man that they know very well so that they can link them to get married. They know their history, they know their parents, they know what they have gone through to that time that one is getting married. And if one doesn't want to get married, if a man doesn't want to marry, they could want to know what is the reason to why the person is not getting married, or why the person is not engaging in girls. They could want to know. And why is the girl not engaging in men? That is what used to be happening. So parents could meet, or when there is any function, you could see people coming. If it is a wedding or a funeral, people coming, then you girls will continue doing, maybe serving visitors, maybe doing some work at the place, and there will be people who will be looking at you, and you could hear somebody say, ah, this girl is a good one, she can get married to my son. So the conversation continues until you find that parents have started to be friends first, then thereafter they get to start maybe introducing you to the boy. So it was very respectful routine. It was a very respectful process, because when a mother comes and says, they send somebody to come and say, and we have been sent here to say that this girl, we love her and she can be one of our family. Then the mother will want to know, the mother of the girl will want to know who is the boy and where did they come from, who are the parents, are they Christians, are they farmers, what is the boy doing for his living. And even if he's just completed school, they will just want to know the history. If it is a good family, no criminals, no drunkards, so many things they could consider. That is when the mother of the girl will say it is okay. Then after that, they will come and talk about dowry, what is going to happen if the parents are ready to give the dowry, or they write it down that we are going to pay this after this time. And it used to work very well. So the respect used to be there, because these parents respect each other. If there's any problem in the marriage, they could meet and talk about it, or the girl will go back home and tell the father, that this is the problem that I'm getting in this family. And these parents will have to make a meeting, then they talk together, and it used to work very well. Though those years, people, husbands used to beat wives. You could hear screams, people crying, being beaten, and you could not run away. You would just stay there, continue getting children, and being part of that family. Whether your husband is a madman, you will still be there. If your husband is a drunkard, you will still be in that marriage. It is not like now. People are not given time to maybe say that this marriage is not working. People were never given time. People were never given time. It was like parents who were deciding that you will stay there or you will come out. And if you come out, there must be a bigger reason, a bigger reason. Maybe this man wants to kill you. That is when you run away. And these stories of people killing wives, it was not so much. It was very, very minimal. And maybe the husband might be somebody who is crazy, taking a lot of drugs. Maybe he was hiding from that, and then it comes out that he is a person who uses drugs and becomes very violent. So I want to say this. When you go to a history of back in those years, you'll find that women used to have a lot of children. A woman could have 13 children, 12 children, 10 children. Why? Because they could not understand why you should not give birth to children. There was no that topic. Why shouldn't you get children? Children are let me say, they could count children like um, wealth. They could count children like wealth. Children were like wealth. When you have many children, you are very rich. But these children, it was not even a problem on how you can feed them. There was food. Children could go to the farm, eat sugarcane. They could go to the farm, get sweet potatoes. They eat raw. They could go to the farm, eat maize stems. They could eat them like sugarcane, and they come back when they are full. So in the morning, you just give them porridge, and then they continue working during the day. They go to the shamba, they dig, they get potatoes, they eat, they go somewhere else, and the life used to be like people used to respect each other. Even the children could respect each other. There were no many crimes. There were no crimes. There were no rape cases. There were no many cases. But fighting amongst the wife and the husband, there was. But no going back. You be there until death do you part. But let me tell you, you will live a very, very miserable life. You go to the shamba, you dig, you come back, you cook lunch, you eat, you go back to the shamba. The man is not there. He has gone to do funny things. He has gone to talk with his fellow men. They could go to the market, sit there just idling, doing nothing. And you are getting children, making sure they eat. You go to the shamba, you go fetch water. Life used to be very, very funny. But nowadays, people have that chance of you saying, this is not working. This is not good. I don't like this. I chose a wrong person. Those times you could never leave a man. It was like a taboo. Leaving a man was like a taboo. You live there. You'll take care of that family. You'll take care of those children. Alone, your husband is roaming around, enjoying life, doing nothing. There were very few who could go to work. But some could just stay and go to beer places, take liquor, African liquor, called to a place it's called changa. That is an African liquor. And then the woman will continue giving birth to children. They are fighting and they are getting children. I don't know what was happening in that farm, in those houses. Because how do you get beaten and you get children? Women never had a say. They were just there, married, disposed. Your parents have disposed you to another family's place. their work is to wait for the dowry. If you don't bring dowry, you will stay there. They will continue negotiating until they get that dowry, because they know very well, you lady, you cannot be buried at your place. So they make sure they get that dowry so that when you die, you get disposed there, which was very wrong. And I felt like there was a disconnect somewhere. Why should your parents disconnect you from them? They just want you to go. Why could they do that? Why do people feel like a woman should leave and go live with other people, become their own? Because if you go to a place, if you go to some places, when a lady dies, when she's not married, you'll find people asking very difficult questions as if the world has ended. And imagine this person, they just need a very small portion. Is it 4 by 6 only for you to go under? But they will really sit down and ask these family questions. Why do you want to bury this person here? So that was our life by then. I don't know what is happening now, but because we have come to show them that we also have a say, and we also have to work, because those days women could not go to work. They were not getting employment. Like my mom could not get employment. My grandfather could be very bitter and she could not go back there. I remember one time she was given a job, but my grandfather could could write letters, could send people to tell my dad, why is she working? That is disrespect. May his soul rest in peace. But he was a loving grandfather. That was the habit by then, or the rules that were put there in place by then. But my dad worked very hard. So what I was trying to say is this. People of today, you are very lucky, because you mingle amongst yourselves and decide who you want to marry. And you are even able to beat your husband if he is bringing a lot of bullshit. Imagine there is SGBV, gender-based. Men are not even reporting, but they are beaten thoroughly. Women are becoming empowered. Those years, women were not empowered. You could get beaten, you run, you come back. Again, you will not sleep outside. You are beaten, go, rest, and then come back for more beatings and get children also. Which was very funny. How does it happen like that? You are just like you are living in jail. And you find men want to sit on you, feel like you are their dog. You know, they want you to do what they say. Even if you are educated, it is not bad to respect your husband. But sometimes let the husbands respect you, because you are a child of somebody. And if you have gone to school, let them leave you, go and work. Let them give you time to look for a job. So people of today, they have a lot of advantages. But again, they get confused. They are given a lot of freedom until they don't know what they are doing. You go attached to yourself to somebody. The person doesn't like you. Maybe it is not a blessed marriage, but you stick there until this person kills you. And if it is a man, he will stick on you. He will make sure that even if you leave him, he will be walking, finding your stories, wanting to know, what are you doing nowadays? Are you dating? Are you having another man in life? And he wants to eliminate you. Those years, there were nothing like that. It was a wife beating, stay in that marriage, but people stayed there because parents were supporting the marriage. parents were there to make sure that we are the one who told these parents that this is a good girl, so we should safeguard the person, we should be there for them, we should discuss if there's any problem. But nowadays, marriage is becoming something else. Your daughter gets married, she wants to be killed next minute. Just because the man feels she's not the right person, but I cannot leave her just like that. I don't want to see her prosper. I don't want to see her with another person, which is very wrong. Which is very wrong. Our agencies, be careful. Life is becoming hot. And many of you are going to lose their lives because of the people who are jealous, who are coming into your life with a lot of jealousness. So, life was good. Life was very good. People used to enjoy life. There were not a lot of issues of what I'm wearing. My neighbor is wearing this. Me, I don't have this because my neighbor is having this. There was nothing like that. You go barefoot, the rest comes with shoes. You don't look at that. It was still fashion. Walking barefoot was a fashion by then. You could walk majestically. You could feel the warmth in the house. You could dance without shoes. People could dance. My dad told me they could dance. You know? Shake their legs and they have no shoes. But nowadays, a lady wants to wear like the neighbor. Your wife wants to eat chicken because the neighbor is cooking the chicken. The man is confused. He doesn't have money. Where does he borrow money to come and provide the chicken for you? That is where the life is becoming difficult. Though you have freedom, you are entitled to what you want, but sometimes we are really putting these boys in problems. And that is why you get that men don't want to marry. When they think of what is going to happen in that house, you knock the door, you are from work. What have you come with? If you have nothing, you are like a tissue. You are told the other men are coming with this, you are coming empty-handed. And this man, maybe he didn't get a job today. He was just sleeping in a park, just to show you that I'm going to work. And he had not gone to work anywhere. Because those years people could go to farm. A man could go do farming. You know, from the farm, he would get very little money. Where is he getting money to buy a TV like the other neighbor who has just bought a 50-inch? We thank God there were no TVs. We only had radios. And the whole community could come and listen to one radio when there is news. Or when there is football, they could come and sit around the small radio to listen to football. But nowadays, you buy me a 32-inch, I tell you go back with it. My neighbor is having a 72-inch because the husband bought it. And that is how men are starting to run away from this marriage thing. It is becoming very, very difficult to handle. Marriage is becoming difficult to handle. You want your children to go to very expensive, very, very expensive school. Imagine a child of grade 1, somebody paying 60,000 Kenyan money. I don't know in US dollars. Imagine. You go borrow money to pay the school fees for this term. What about next term? This is when you get men are dying seated. Recently I heard that somebody was working somewhere and he was found dead. When the person is having blood pressure, or when the blood pressure goes low, the person will die, because what he is waiting to find at home, it is a lot for him. So he has been thinking since morning, what will I do? Where do I escape to? What do I say? You know, then at the end of the day, the man dies. Okay, even women dies, but now I can see the rate of the bigger number, men are really, really collapsing and dying. And also women, because you think of, what will my children eat? My husband is not working. Or you are overworking. Again, you are overworking. We are overworking, in fact. We are overworking. And overthink, competing with other people, competing with life. You are running with life. I remember one time I was very sick. I was having very high blood pressure. And it was just because of overthinking, overworking. But mostly, we keep quiet. We don't talk over it. So in marriage, you get a lot of hidden things. People are hiding issues. People are dying slowly. People are having pressure. A man is having pressure because of the wife. The wife is having pressure because of the husband. To have it humble, if it is not working completely, if you have tried, you have sat down, both of you, and seen that you got married to wrong persons. You are just two wrong people meeting and lying to yourself that we are in love. Let me tell you, to save your life, both of you, separate. Let people laugh at you. Let people talk of you. It is not killing you anymore, anywhere. Go and look for the best person you feel this one is the best now. And if you're not finding, you can live alone. You know, marriage, God blesses these marriages. But if it is not meant for you, we had people who, back in the years, long time ago, we had people who never, we had stories that so and so never got married. I remember there was one who never got married. She was very old, very old. She was staying where she was born, very old. Because marriage was not meant for her, maybe. People think that all these things are meant for you. Maybe they are not. Because you can struggle in life looking for something and you are not getting it. But other people, they just do it once and they get it. You can struggle to look for a job. You have all papers and you don't get that job. Why? It is not meant for you. It is you to switch your mind and say, let me go venture into business. The same as marriage. If it is not working, just leave alone. Do your things. Do your business. Eat well. Enjoy life. Because a blessed marriage, you just talk once and it is done. You are together. You start getting children. You start becoming rich. You have money. But some marriages, you go into that marriage, it gets worse. You don't have money. You give birth to children who are just, I don't know, some are dying. That was not a good marriage. Before you go into it, monitor it first. Do a research over it. Talk about it. Sit down, two of you. Work together for so many years. Even if you want to work together for 5 years, studying one another, What does he like? What does she want? Do you want to be not coming early in the house? You want to be coming late? What kind of food do you like? Maybe you cook this food and he comes and shouts at you, why did you cook this? You will know that my husband loves eating this. But once you do it very fast, like the world is ending, you meet today, after 1 week, 2 weeks, you are married, you're together, then the fights are wrapped. What is the hurry for? Nobody was there to put you together, to talk to you guys, to listen to you, to know you. You yourself have not known yourselves, but you have started, let us cut the cake and eat. Then in the next minute, your stomach is really, really, really bad, making a lot of noise. What will you do now? You have to see a doctor. But for that one, for the marriage, no doctor. It is you to decide. Be a doctor to yourself and say, I want to do this. I want to have a break. So that was our lives. That was how we grew up. We grew up without knowing a lot of things. We were not exposed to some lifestyles. We were just, life was cheap. You just jump from the bed, take porridge. There is porridge there, fermented porridge. Very healthy porridge, fermented. Then after that, you go to play. Play, play, play. You could play up to the age of 18. You're still a baby. Jumping outside with a ball made from clothes. You throw, I miss, the other one throw. But nowadays, we play computer games. We don't play even football in the fields, even World Cup. It is not going to have any meaning to our children nowadays. And those are the years when people are paid well when they play football. The little money they were being paid, it was very valued, and it was making people work hard in these sports. So guys, today I am very happy to say that I'm here giving you this story, our story, how we grew up, things that we saw happening, and things that we are seeing happening. That is the time when we read the real Bible and we really feared the Word of God. Nobody could stand to that pulpit without undergoing the church process very well. Nowadays, you jump to the pulpit, even if you have just killed somebody, you jump there, you start preaching. It is going to cost some of us. It is going to cost some people. So guys, this is Lily KE. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel and please like and share. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this. If life that we lived was good, better than this, we should know. People are living a very short life. People are living, or people are exiting this world because of the rush of life. People are running. People are really in a rush. If it is a girl who is in university, She wants to date an old man who has a lot of money because she wants to get rich very fast to show the world that I am rich, I've worked hard. At the end of the day, the girl dies. Why? Because now maybe there's a young man fighting over her, jealousy, killing her, him. Or the old man will feel jealousy. Why is this girl eating my money and looking for young men? Killed. Lifestyle has really changed. People want to have a lifestyle that they have not struggled for. People want to have a soft life. You wake up in the morning, you want to go to the salon, you don't have money. Who is next? You target who? An old confused man. Instead of you waking up, go do some work somewhere, get money paid, then you come and do your nails. People are really in a rush. Young people are really in a very bad rush. Girls are running here and there, men are running here and there, getting money from people who are not even their class. A man who is 80 years. Happening to both genders. Even boys running with women who are 60 years, 70 years, You are cursing yourselves. Don't curse yourselves. Nowadays you are exposed to information. As we were not informed anything. You just grew up, your parents wants you to get married. Not unless somebody was a bit clever. She could know that this is wrong. Because if you are not meant for marriage, why should you force yourself? You try once, it fails. You want to try the second time, it fails. Leave it. Because that is why we are burying our girls. That is why we are burying our boys. That is why parents are getting stressed and depressed. Because they don't know what's happening with these children of ours. What do they want? What are they doing? What is this? You get confused and then depression kills you. So guys, Lydia K.E. I'm doing this live from Kenya, Nairobi, the city of Kenya. Kenya is in East Africa. It is a beautiful country that you will want to come and visit. If you get time, please visit Kenya and you will see it all. We have good people, loving hearts, people with respect, and we know that when you visit Kenya, you will love it. If you are new here, subscribe, like, and share. Leave me a comment, guys. And if you're coming back to watch my video, I say thank you so much. May God bless you. And thank you for pushing me to 500 and above subscribers. Please keep pushing me to 1K. And that is my request for now. That is the only gift that I'm now looking for. Subscribe, please, and give a like to my videos. Share to friends. Tell friends that there's a grandmother who is sharing stories. Please come and listen. I'm a retired mom, a grandmother, and a mom doing a small business after retirement. I love you so much. I want to say thank you. Have a good night, a good evening, and a good morning, wherever you are watching me from. I think when you add these stories, you will come to one thing. So, may you be blessed as we meet on another video. Bye.